indicated from day one that his complexion would be lighter than Rena's, but darker than Peter's. And that, to Cecilia, was unacceptable. "Yes, sir, we got a good-looking baby here," Cecilia said with a satisfied smile. "A real good-looking child. Don't you wish your child came out like this, Evelyn? I thought for sure you was going to have a good-looking one, as fair as you and your husband is. But your boy came out looking like a tar baby. God bless his soul." "Now, Mama, Booby's a good-looking child in his own right," Evelyn started. "Of course he is. Just dark as sin," Cecilia said abruptly. "That's not his fault, though. God bless him." Rena tenderly lifted her newborn child to her shoulder and began gently rubbing her back. She'd been shocked and terrified when she found out that she was pregnant. She was 48 and thought her childbearing years were over. Joseph was already 13, and she wasn't sure she had the patience and strength to go through diapering, potty training, and all of that again. But looking at the baby, it all seemed so worth it. There was no doubt about it. This was a beautiful baby. Not because of her complexion, or hair, or her eyes, but there was something about her features that was just striking. Delicate, but striking. Cecilia pursed her thin lips, then said sharply, "Careful, Rena. Can't you see that sweet child is fragile?" She reached her spindly, 69-year-old, liver-spotted hands out toward her daughter-in-law. "Give me that baby. I'll burp her for you." "I think I know how to burp a child, Mother Jenkins," Rena said with a deep sigh. "Like you said, I've already had one child. I've had practice." "But Joseph wasn't as delicate as this one," Cecilia answered, her arms still stretched out, her manicured fingers wiggling in eager anticipation. "Why? Because this one's skin is lighter?" Rena said softly as she switched the baby to the shoulder farthest away from Cecilia. "Because she's the one born with blue eyes and blonde hair?" Cecilia slowly pulled her arms back to her sides and fixed a stony glare at the younger woman who had the audacity to challenge her. "How dare you, Rena?" she said in a voice as stony cold as her dark brown eyes. "You know I love my grandchildren, no matter what color they are." She turned to Evelyn. "Don't I love Booby? Dark as he is. And I love Joseph, too. I don't show any favoritism." Rena ignored her, choosing instead to kiss and coo at the baby, who had just oozed a bit of breast milk from her mouth. She then put the baby on her stomach and pushed the black button on the side of the steel hospital bed to bring it to a reclining position and closed her eyes. "Mama," Evelyn said in her irritatingly shrill voice, "come sit down. Rena's just tired is all. She wasn't trying to insult you, was you, Rena?" Rena wearily opened her eyes and looked up at the clock on the wall. 2:15. Thank God the afternoon visiting hours would be over in just 15 more minutes. She carefully picked up the now sleeping baby and lay her across her chest and began softly humming a lullaby. "So, Rena," Evelyn said, her always nervous hands fluttering in her lap, "have you and Peter decided on the name for your beautiful little girl? It's bad luck not to have a name by the third day born, you know." Cecilia sat up straight in her chair and patted her tightly wound bun of bluish-gray hair, as if to make sure it was in place. "I've already